20 Facts about Naruto Shippuden. Fact 1. Initially, Naruto Uzumaki should be able to use some form of magic in place of ninjutsu. But the author thought it was confusing, so he just turned Naruto into a ninja. Can you imagine that? Naruto with magic? Fact 2. Naruto's favorite ramen shop Ichiraku exists in real life. Ichiraku is a ramen shop in Kyushu near the university that author Masashi Kishimoto graduated from. Fact 3. One Piece's Sanji should be called Naruto. The character Sanji was originally named Naruto because of his curly eyebrows. But since Naruto was released around the same time, the author of One Piece changed his character's name to Sanji. Fact 4. Choji's dad was part of a group that wanted to kill Naruto. Well, we all know that Naruto has been hated for most of his life. Initially alone, he is rejected and often seen as the reincarnation of the dangerous nine-tailed fox who was terrorizing his village. There are even many enemies who wanted him to die. One of the most unlikely of them is Choji's father. When we first met him, we didn't even think he'd ever wanted to kill an innocent child for sure. But yes, actually, Choji's father is part of a group that wants to do this. From the first chapter, we can see a group of big men chasing Naruto, who just stole the forbidden book. The group were actually told to kill Naruto the moment they saw him. No fan would have thought about it when they got to know more about Choji's father. Fact 5. The name Naruto comes from the Japanese city named Naruto, which was founded on March 15, 1947. Fact 6. The Sannin Trio's names reference a beloved novel. A considerable lot of the characters in Naruto are named after other famous establishments or notable classic stories. For instance, Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade are totally named after characters from an old Japanese book called The Ballad of the Hero Jiraiya. Fact 7. The Naruto manga has sold over 100 million copies in Japan alone. Fact 8. At the start of the series, Naruto was 12 years old. Fact 9. Sajak's character was inspired by Sanpei Shirato's 1961 manga, Sajak. Except if you love old-fashioned manga, you most likely never realized there was a manga called Sajak. This 1961 manga by Sajak, the child of a famous ninja, and his battles to fight for himself after his town is cleared out by foe families. Sound recognizable? In addition to the fact that Kishimoto used a similar name, he likewise based Sajak's origin story and character configuration off the manga. Because of Sanpei Shirato, the world was acquainted with one of the most famous anime characters ever. Fact 10. The anime series began airing in the United States and Canada in 2005, but didn't air in the United Kingdom until the following year. Fact 11. Many episodes of the Naruto anime are filler episodes that are not based on the book and are used to buy more time for the manga creator. Fact 12. If we add Naruto and Naruto Shippuden together, we find more than 275 filler episodes out of the 720 that make up the anime. In other words, 42% of the Naruto Shippuden anime episodes are filler episodes. Fact 13. The iconic headbands were created to save the artist's time and energy. The headband worn by the Naruto characters is probably the series' most famous asset. Despite the strong sales potential, headbands were actually introduced because artists wanted to conserve resources. At the beginning of the series, Naruto wears glasses instead of a headband. It turns out that painting a cool pair of glasses takes longer than painting a wide, flat headband. To save time and effort, Naruto were given headbands, which made him even easier to replicate. Fact 14. The Pain Invasion arc in Naruto Shippuden is considered one of the best storylines in the show. What do you think? Fact 15. 15. The Biju are known as demons in Japanese mythology, and in the manga and anime series, they are captured inside newborn babies in order to stop the destruction they would otherwise cause. Fact 16. 16. The toads all have namesakes. Gamabunta equals Bunta Shikawara. Gamaken equals Takakura Ken. Shima equals Iwashita Shima. They were famous actors in the 80s and 90s. Fact 17. 17. Shikamaru's IQ is above 200. Contrary to his lazy tendencies, Shikamaru is extremely intelligent. His teacher, Asuma Sarutobi, determined that Shikamaru's IQ was over 200. Just to put into perspective, Bill Gates is rumored to be around 170. Fact 18. 18. Naruto probably isn't on the list of anime series expecting a musical adaptation. However, in 2015, a live-action musical version of the series was staged across Japan. Twins Mikuro Kana and Mikuro Mana double-teamed the audience by performing as the same character. Fact 19. 19. Naruto is not the youngest shinobi to ever become Hokage. Sarutobi and Minato were titled as Hokages before the age of 23, whereas Naruto was 27. Fact 20. 20. Naruto ended with referencing One Piece. Naruto ended in 2014, but also on a very good note with its competitor for sure, who both paid homages to each other. This finally ended a long publishing struggle. Naruto mentioned One Piece on the last page of 2014. We see Naruto's son drawing Jolly Roger of the Straw Hat Pirates on a monument overlooking the village. That same week, One Piece also paid tribute by showing the protagonist of both series on the cover on the drink. Although Naruto's face is covered, this scene clearly shows Naruto's loss. Since then, both comic writers have conducted interviews about each other's popular comics.